ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rock Show with Connor Farrell. Today, our guests are the Jaspers. We've got Devin on guitar, and we got Boasty on bass. And if you're looking for the place where we're blowing up bands and bringing rock to fans, well, then you are here. This is the Rock Show. Cue intro. Boom! Welcome back for the intro. Okay, so we're going to do some icebreakers first. We're going to go with one of their OG favorite bands getting into, when they first got into rock. And so we're going to start with Devin. Devin?
I would have to go with probably Avenged Sevenfold.
Okay, and then Boasty.
Easily Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, now we're going to go real quick. Devin, what's one song for someone who is unfamiliar with Avenged Sevenfold? What's a good song for them to get into?
Man, they got like a lot of so they got more hardcore stuff, but if you're not into hardcore, I would probably go with something from the Nightmare album. So probably like Welcome to the Family, maybe, because it's a little more mainstream, so it'd be easy to get into. If you're into more niche shit, excuse me, hey, don't listen to A Little Piece of Heaven for sure. That one will scare you.
I'm already scared. Okay, Boasty, Red Hot Chili Peppers, same thing.
I feel like Danny California is probably like most people because it was on
Louisiana.
It was on like Rock Band, so like everybody knows it. I feel like that's the go-to. That's probably my favorite too.
So let's go influences. I'm gonna guess Sinister Gates and Flea respectively.
Pretty good assumption.
Right on the nail, bro.
Yeah. Flea got me into it, but Les Claypool got me hooked on it.
Oh, okay. Devin, I want to talk guitar because I'm a guitarist, but I need to talk bass. Okay, Les Claypool, go.
Les Claypool, man, that's my hero.
Come on, man.
That's my hero. Like you can't get much better than that. He's the one who got me into slapping. Like that's my man right there. That's my guy. Like I
What's
said,
your favorite Primus song?
My favorite Primus song, "Welcome to This World."
Come on, dude.
Yeah,
bro, I got 2 Primus posters in my room right now that need to be hung up. So.
Well, I was just about to say I got mine, but it needs to be hung. Oh wait, this one right here is a Primus poster right in the background.
Yo, we can't see it, but
it's there though.
Okay,
in spirit,
sweet dude, sweet. Welcome to this world. Oh my God. Okay, favorite Primus record then.
Favorite Primus record.
Yeah, dude.
Sailing the Seas of Cheese.
Oh,
yeah, that's got to be easy.
I'm not that big of a Primus fan, so hearing these albums are just crazy to me sometimes.
Pork soda, Sailing the Seas of Cheese, Suck on This, man. Yeah. The names
I'm a big anti-pop guy. Anti-pop.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you know what? That's that one. Because I think they have everyone. They collabed with everyone. I think they collabed with like Fred Durst.
Oh, they did Stuart Copeland from The Police.
Yeah.
Metallica was trying to hire Les for a little bit. I'm
pretty
sure.
I think they're the guys from South Park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They did the theme song.
Oh, I know. Yeah. It's so funny. That's like the weirdest. Like, you ever look up a tab for that song? The South Park intro, the OG recording. Like,
no, but I could imagine.
It's impossible. Okay.
I've watched South Park for years of my life, rewatched it for years of my life, and then he goes, yeah it was Les Claypool this year, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was like, what? No way. What? And then it all made sense to me. I was like, of course it's Primus. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Well, that's how I got into Primus. I probably got into Primus like later compared to other bands I got into, and that was purely because my dad goes, oh yeah, you're watching South Park? It's Primus.
Well, Les Claypool, he actually made the theme song for Robot Chicken, not Primus. Just him on his solo career. He made the theme song for Robot Chicken.
Chicken. Anything absurd now, I'm going to be like, this is probably Les Claypool.
He gets around, man.
All over it.
Could I say he's the Tim Burton of bass?
Oh.
I like that.
That's not bad.
All right. I'm not trying to coin this now, but I like that too.
He's like Forrest Gump. He's just everywhere.
No, dude, I think that's Boasty. So let's talk branding, okay? Let's talk nicknames. Let's talk monikers, okay? Okay, what are we going with? Because I like Tim Burton of bass. I like that for Boasty.
Tim Burton of bass.
Yeah, dude, make that your tagline.
I'll
I have a
pass it off to
different.
Devin. Yeah, as I say, he's probably got one. I know he's got one.
The monster known as Boom and Boasty.
That is how
That's
he
all I gotta
introduces
say.
me. That
Our
is how he
fans know him
introduces
as
me.
the monster now.
He's the monster.
Yeah,
Come on, we should give him a little good luck. Give him a
I
little good
hit
luck. Give
hard.
him a little good luck.
I'm not even tuned down to
Oh,
that.
Come on.
he's not even the right. He's not even the right tune. It's all rhythm at this point, man. That's not even. He's not turned up on that amp. That's all acoustic.
Nah, no amp.
I I'm
That, that's
I'm
that.
shocked and appalled. Honestly, I'm
That's
stunned.
you
Hell
should
yeah,
be.
hell yeah. That's the effect. That's the monster effect.
Oh, that's the monster effect. Oh
Yes,
my
sir.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah,
What energy do you drink, Monster? No.
Yeah, no, literally, yeah.
yeah. You
Yeah,
called him right on.
sugar-free
Yeah, you
monster.
called him out.
Every
White Monster or
practice.
which one? Yeah, White
No,
Monster.
no, no, no. It's the green cap one. I like the white monster one, but that I don't know, that one, that flavor got too weird for me. I used to drink it too often, but now I drink the
I
black
think
the
Dylan was a
green
little.
cap one. It's just the original sugar free.
Oh, okay. We got Green Cap Boasty over here.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Green
That's
Cat
me.
Boasty Green
Boasty.
Cap.
And this guy's Red Bull.
Yeah,
Oh,
easy.
Red Bull Devontae.
Yes, sir.
Devontae, that's the first
Devontae.
time. That's fun.
Devondre
Davon.
Red Bull. Drayvon Red Bull the third. Okay, so Drayvon, what's? Oh wait, we didn't even talk about friggin' Avenged, dude. Avenged
Yeah, man.
Sevenfold. Sell me on them. I know probably like Nightmare and Unholy Confessions, and that's probably
You,
it.
what's that? Yeah. I got you. So I don't know. I was in the car with my dad coming back home from a camping trip, and I was like half awake. Sirius XM was on. That was the first time I heard it was thrashed and scattered, thrashed and scattered again, going so low. But it's something about it was just for the first time I heard Sinister Gates doing some of his like
Oh,
I can't even do that shit. Like what he'll do is he'll
yeah.
take gypsy jazz because I've done plenty of research on this
Oh,
motherfucker. He takes gypsy jazz guitar,
Django Reinhardt, baby.
which is essentially just blues with chromatic scales mixed in, and then
Yep.
he'll just metal the crap out of it. So the one part for the Afterlife solo, he does a skip. It's like that's
Ooh.
fine. I can do that, but it's when he does the I'll try the. And I'm not on the amp, so you're not gonna hear it. But that's shit
Yeah.
I've worked on for years, and oh god, I would like to just sit down and watch him do that in person. Be like,
Oh wow.
finally get a
Yeah,
good look at what he's doing. See
that
how
is
he's moving
great.
them fingers.
Dude, no, I know. I've been doing. I always like throw in. It's always pentatonic stuff, and then you've got your 3 note per string scales, and then you've got
Yeah.
sweeping, and then
Well,
but
the
then
three
you throw
notes,
in.
that's what I love, man. I
Yeah,
love I've developed my own, like, pretty much all the way up and down the neck, and I'll just
yeah,
close my eyes, vibe. That's the best way to
yep,
go about it.
yeah. Have you come up with any like cool ways to play through the scales?
So, yeah, I've actually got a couple. So instead of doing, like, sweeps are fun, but they're not very applicable until you're trying. Like you're just
Yeah,
trying to do sweeps. That's like the only thing you're
yeah.
trying to do. But if I'm doing a pentatonic run, let's say, because right now I'm in drop C sharp,
Oh, sweet.
I'm trying to do like that whole scale here. I'm gonna give you something here. I'm gonna give
Yeah,
everyone here a little something that I should not be giving anybody, but that whole scale, at least for me, and if you're smart enough, it'll unlock the whole freaking thing. So you start here on the what is that? 8th fret, first finger, 5th string. So you skip, 2 whole notes. Same thing, 2 whole notes. Half note, you do 9 to 10, 12. Then you do was it 10, 11, 13, 10, 12, 13. All right, that's the whole thing, including the harmonic minor scale for the pentatonic. But you kind of get like this more melodic sound out of it. That now I
yeah.
can go. Yeah, I have a lot of influences, man. I'm gonna just leave it
Yeah,
there. I'm a big Jimmy
that's tough.
fan. I got a. I'd like to shout out this one dude up on my wall real quick.
Which
If you can
Jimmy?
see that, Mr. Stevie Ray Vaughan. That's they make fun of me for it because I talk about him too much, but there's a reason he's my favorite. That man was the most passionate player I've ever seen in my life.
Boom. There you
Sorry about
go.
that.
Yeah, that's good. I would say my favorite's probably Zappa.
Oh, you are
Fair,
you.
fair.
That's awesome. Yes, sir.
I'm
This
that.
man's cultured.
You're all
I'm
right in my
pretty
book.
awesome.
You're all right in my book, man. Yeah.
A lot of people say I'm pretty awesome. I'm inclined
Hey,
to believe them, actually. Th-
Zappa and
but
Les
yeah,
Claypool are the two guys who taught me you're not supposed to take yourself serious. You're supposed to take your music serious. That was a huge
yeah,
lesson for me. Those two,
yeah,
yeah, weird
yeah.
influences.
dude,
No,
yeah.
I would say yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think who else. I I like playing with speed and I love like 80s kind of like guitar tones.
Hmm.
Like that's just what I like. I like put some distortion on, reverb, little chorus, like mess around with that. And then I love shredding, and I also love playing major stuff. And some people are like, "Oh, it sounds like Van Halen. Oh, it sounds like you know." And so
Well,
I'm
I
like,
mean,
I'm
he
not trying to
just
do a Van Halen thing. You know what I mean? But I guess that's kind of how my playing kind of comes out. But I also throw in probably a little more pop punk, a little more like new
did
metal to it.
where. So, what are your three favorite bands?
Oh well, Black Licorice, the greatest band of all time. Go listen to Tell It to Me on streaming services right now. We've got Tell It to Me, we've got Fun Times, and we've got Down the Drain. Three of your favorite classics you can listen to today on Spotify, Apple Music, or YouTube. So that's Black Licorice, greatest band of all time, number one. Um, so we got to write that down. Oh, you mean outside of the greatest band of all time? So
Absolutely.
okay,
Well, no, I mean, if that's the only one you need, folks,
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
can
say if
listen to
that's
Black
enough
Licorice
said.
right now.
all you need, folks. No, what's
Heard it
so
here
I
from the
love
Jaspers.
what's great. I would say it's hard to pick a couple favorites. I would have to go like, what do I know a song by? I would say you're making this very hard on me. I'm a very sensitive man, and this is a very intense question for me. No, I'd say probably Franz Ferdinand.
Ah, it's
Um,
it's life or death here, actually.
yeah, let's go Franz Ferdinand. Let's go Frank Zappa, and then
Yeah,
let's go Queens of the Stone Age.
Okay,
yeah, we're
okay,
big
you're all
Quoister
right in our
fans.
book. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's your favorite Queens album? Both.
songs for the deaf.
Oh, yeah, probably
Okay.
same.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Okay.
really think of anything else.
Okay. Now, outside of that album,
Outside of that, what's the name of the one with threes and sevens?
Boasty,
Era
you got
Vulgaris.
into me. You got me into Queens of the Stone Age. So I mean, that's not. I can't really talk further than that.
I
Boasty's the
won't
one
lie,
that
like
really got
Yeah.
me into them.
I do know only like surface level of Queens of the Stone
I,
Age. Like I don't want to say like I'm a hyper huge
no, that.
fan, but I will say
You
the
can't
album
deny their
Songs for the
playability,
Deaf.
man.
Yeah, no, they're
Yeah.
great. Like Songs for the Deaf and I can't remember what's the one with threes and sevens.
Era Vulgaris.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that, but
Yeah.
yes, that's a pretty good
Vulgaris.
album.
Dude, that is probably my favorite record now. Maybe that one and Lullabies to Paralyze. Actually, I'll tell you something, and I want to talk about this. Watching recordings of a band playing live versus listening to the record. If you get me like bands at their peak, you know what I mean, or like where they were their most like
Hmm.
intense and like good and really into it. Queens of the Stone Age, I
Metallica,
think it's
also.
like 2007. Watch this one, and you're gonna go like it's gonna click different. It's 2007. They're in like Germany, and they've got like a chick in the band playing keys, and it's like so like kind of like goth looking. And then like the album before that was all like very like intense. I was like, anyway,
Damn.
that's me talking. But do you guys have any like bands like that? Do you ever watch like a live set?
Oh yeah, I
I
got one.
went to Firefly, not last year, but the year before, and Cage the Elephant opened up right before the Killers did. And
Oh,
not for nothing, I'm a
yeah,
performer. I can recognize when someone's completely on frickin' fire, and this
yeah,
man was on. He was magma. He was liquid magma. This dude was absolutely like flying on stage, and then the Killers came up, and when I tell you, man was sweating. I love the Killers myself, but I wouldn't be able to go on after that. I'd been like, oh man. So that performance, yeah, I'm a big Cage the Elephant fan, but just after that performance, that was like, yeah, yep, they're real. That's not just like a recording studio band. They're a real band,
Yeah.
you know. And I didn't hear backing tracks, nothing. You know, it's them playing it.
Well, they got
I
like
respect
9
that.
guys, so yeah, you better not.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say at
all I'm
that
saying.
point, yeah. What else
Yeah.
could you need in the background?
You got like 4 guitarists. Yeah, you bet.
We don't have our violin players tonight.
Oh my god.
The sound guy's just having an absolute heart attack. Please, someone help him. Someone help Rob.
That's that's crazy. No, I remember. This is a fun story you guys might like. This is a super fun story you guys are gonna love. It's
Ready.
no, so growing up, yeah, Green Day was my favorite band, like first band I really got into, and then it was Cage the Elephant probably. And when I got into them, they only had 2 albums, and so
Very fresh.
first, and, yep, and so the first album is like alternative rock, blues rock, just awesomeness. And then it's like very punk on the second record. And so third record came out like the day after my birthday. So my aunt took me to Best Buy and she was like, oh, for your birthday. And we put it in the stereo, Melophobia. We put it in her car and Spiderhead starts playing. And I'm like, what is this pussy shit?
Oh.
I was like, they fell off so hard. And then, like 3 years later, I'm like, oh, this is a really great record. I love it. And then you got Teeth on there, which is like super, like, oh, very grating and like, like I would say like heavy and aggressive. But
That
it's just
was,
like,
if I can relate, man, that was
yeah,
Avenged Sevenfold's new album for me. At first, it was very
mm,
abrasive, but then I was like, I got into Good Night or Good Morning, Beautiful
yeah,
Morning, and there's when it finally hits into the, uh, I
yeah,
zombified, absolutely just rocking to the song every single time. So I mean, there's definitely music that's grown on me over the years.
yeah,
You know, just like your taste buds, everything changes after time. You know, I take influence from everything when we
yeah.
write. You know, I try to think about my little Les Claypool over here. You know, so I try to think about Dylan. Dylan's more of like a metal. I wish he was here so he could talk about this too. But
Yeah,
I've been playing with Dylan for 10 years. Him and I've been playing for forever. Bosie and I, like the three of us, really started maybe a couple months ago. Really, we
mm,
dropped Runaway in April, and we'd only been playing for a couple shows before that. We started with some covers just to kind of get warmed up,
yeah,
but it was quickly transitioning into doing our original stuff. And you know, within a very short amount of time, we got over 2,000 streams on the song. We got on the radio with Lou Costello with 102.9 WMGK. We're talking right now with Ray of the Landis Theater. He's trying to get us with Jackie Bam Bam. So if anyone can talk to Jackie Bam Bam, let him know. We're searching for him. But you know, it for a short period of time, dude. For us to play as well as we do,
yeah,
you know, and for what we do, Dylan's got
yeah,
this like, he's a Judas Priest, Breaking Benjamin,
yeah,
huge stand for him, dude. I mean, any
yeah.
song he's gonna know it, you know. So, he's a big
I
Sleep Token fan as well.
hate everything. Is
Yeah,
that not
yeah, yeah,
Breaking
yeah.
Benjamin? Is that
Little 3 Days Grace.
That's
Yeah.
Strange Grace? Oh, I feel so bad. Ah!
No, it's
I
not,
thought I
that's
thought I
okay.
didn't
It's okay.
recognize it. I was
Just
like,
like
hold on.
Every
uh,
lonely
how's it go again? It's like,
Is it Diary of Jane? Is that Breaking?
yeah, I'm trying to remember
Yeah.
the melody. It's like, I will try to find my place in the diary of Jane. So tell me how it should. And then Dylan would do the scream because I don't scream like that. You know, yeah, yeah. There you go. Okay, yeah. Dylan's got that down, man.
No, I
Dylan's
love
like,
System of a Down. System of a Down's probably one of my other like favorite bands. So okay, let me give you a list real quick. So let's go. Let's go Cage. Let's go Franz Ferdinand. Let's go Arctic Monkeys. Let's go The Strokes. Let's go System of a Down.
All
Let's
right.
go Limp Bizkit. Oingo Boingo. Oingo Boingo. Have you guys ever listened to Oingo Boingo?
I have not.
my stepmom's a huge Oingo Boingo fan, but
Get
I've
into
never
it.
gotten
Get
into
into it.
myself.
Get into it. You're not going to regret it. Trust me. Listen to the first 2 albums. It's much more like punky, and you're gonna, bro. It's
You like
it's
Jamiroquai?
insane. What's up?
You like Jamiroquai?
Oh no, I haven't got into it yet. I know just literally. Beepa, baba,
That's one of my favorites,
Yeah, there
man.
you go.
That's
That's
one of my
Joseph's favorite
favorites.
song right now.
Yeah.
bro.
You gotta listen to
Yeah,
Runaway by Jamiroquai.
Baby.
What? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Jamiroquai.
dude, I gotta listen. I gotta listen to the Jaspers on
Yeah, you gotta listen
streaming.
to Runaway
Yes,
by
you
the
do.
Jaspers.
Runaway
What
for
are
the
you doing,
Jaspers.
Boasty? What are you doing, man? Whose side are you on? No,
Boast, bro. Name it the
Whoa.
program. We're propagandizing the youth right now, bro.
I'm here for
You
the
need to be
home
we're
all
team.
res.
What are
marketing.
you talking
No,
about? I'm a
You need
supporter.
to
I
like
love my
rock and
band.
roll.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
come
just
on,
playing,
man.
man.
Hey, Boasty, what's your favorite band?
Favorite band is Primus.
No, no,
No,
no, no, no,
wrong
no, no,
answer. Wrong answer.
no, no. Wrong answer. What's your favorite
Come on,
band?
dog. Whose
Oh,
song's
oh,
your
oh,
favorite?
oh, Black
Whose
Licorice.
song's your favorite?
I'm
No, no,
just
no, no,
kidding.
no, no, no,
I'm
no,
kidding.
no,
I'm kidding.
no, no.
I'm kidding. I'm
You're
kidding. I'm
another
kidding.
band. What band are you
The
in?
Jaspers. Of course, the Jaspers are my favorite
Okay,
Absolutely
band.
say it loud and
good,
proud,
good.
baby.
Say it for the back
Okay,
of the room. The Jaspers are the
We are the
best band, man.
Jaspers.
We
We
are
are
the
there you
your
best
new
go.
band.
favorite band.
Let's
Runaway out now, wrong floor out soon. We got
okay.
like 2
So,
weeks. Cover
are you
art's been
guys?
made.
Let's cut to the chase. Are you guys gonna go the distance or what? Because you guys are all really good
Oh,
and you're playing together, and you seem like you have your head on your shoulders. What's your goal for the band? Like, what's your
well, we're
big
going the
goal?
speed. That's what I can tell you.
What?
So we just got done, like I said, playing the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
We came out victorious.
Woo!
Little check from Twisted Tea. That felt
Big
nice,
money.
man.
Big
Little
money.
show action, big show action. We're opening up for a Def Leppard tribute band called Adrenalize, which is really cool, man. I'm a humongous Def Leppard fan, so that's going to be awesome. But they pull out like 300 to 400 people, and that's going to be our huge opportunity to get us known and to
Yep.
bring our fans out to a good show that they can see us on a
Yeah.
big stage and really
Exactly.
rock out, dude. We saw it last night, and we know we're gonna probably break some floorboards. That's all I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yes. That's great. That's great.
That's what I'm saying. You got to come out
So
of that.
you know, I'm schizophrenic, and it's not safe for you to be around me. So I just
We're
wanted to
actually
I
the
just want
friends
to be
in your
clear.
head, so it's fine.
I
Who are we talking to
oh
right
good.
now?
Good,
Who
good,
are we
good.
talking to right now? Which
So
one's
you
this?
guys are the rock guys. The whole reason I'm doing this show is because you know non-rock people. I love them. They're great. It's good, but they suck. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not my
What's
people.
they're
They're
not my
not my
people.
people.
They're like a different species. What's the word?
No,
Inferior.
but you know
Yes.
what we're gonna
Um,
do? We're gonna learn them. We're gonna show them what's up.
yes. We're gonna
Rock's having a
convert them.
comeback right now, dude.
That's what we're
Metal,
doing here.
hardcore, everything is.
We're bringing back rock. People, if you're ready to bring back rock, listen to The Rock Show with Connor Farrell. Listen to the Jaspers. Listen to Black Licorice. We got all the best bands that you can ever want. That's that's the pitch. That's the whole mission, is have on the cool bands. And then eventually get it to the point. So I'll just tell you what my goal is. Goal is get the podcast 5 days a week, right? And 3 days a week have like Dave Grohl and then Sting and Ozzy Osbourne. And then the other 2 days have on smaller bands that people don't know about.
Yeah, it's a great idea, man. We
Yeah.
love that. We love that.
And then what you do is you have those small bands come on like every month or 2 months or 3 months, whatever, right? So that people get to keep seeing them, keep getting exposed, and you connect them with the producers and the other people from the bigger artists, and you get them opening for the bigger artists. Because when the bigger artists are on, I'm going to be like, what's the future of rock? Like, let's take AC/DC, for example. In 30 years, they're all going to be dead. And so their audience, they have this big audience, all this momentum built up, and if they just die, then it all disappears and they all go off into the wind. But what if they found a good band like the Jaspers and had them open for them and then like help them produce their records, and then they became known like, hey, and maybe they come out and play the last couple songs with them, and before you know it, after 20 years, all the momentum from AC/DC can transfer into 2 or 3 other bands that they brought up. You know what I mean?
100%. I think it's a
And
brilliant idea.
so that's what I'm gonna tell these motherfucker with. Well, I got these big people on the 3 days a week. I'm gonna be like, you need to get in touch with the the 2 day week people, and I'm gonna bring you
Hey,
together. So you
y'all
can
heard
play
of the
together.
Jaspers?
You heard
No?
of
What's wrong
Jaspers?
with you?
They're not the greatest band in the world. They're the second greatest band in the world. But
I'll
the first
I will
greatest band in
fight
the
for
world
them.
is
Respectfully. Respectfully.
respectfully. You guys
Respectfully.
need to disagree with that. Okay, you're learning. You're learning.
Dude, bring us on stage with you.
I will.
Let's
I
open
will.
up.
Yeah, when we're playing an arena. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hell yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
let's let's
dude.
let's, let's do it.
Where are
We're
you
ready to
guys
go.
located? Where are you guys based
I'm
from?
in. Yeah. So right now, the lineup is me and. But no, but I've got no, actually I've got a saxophonist and bassist, and then we got a new drummer. But I'm just like I'm putting gigs on the back burner because I want to get the podcast up and running.
Okay.
Basically, we get enough views on it that if I want to get 40 days. I want to get 2 months of like consistent podcasting, and then I can say, look, we have 2,000 to 3,000 views on average or whatever. and go to some brands, get some advertisers locked in to advertise for a year. And basically, I'm going to peg them at the lower, what we're currently doing for a whole year. So that once we start doing better, they're paying 2,000 view an episode prices, but we're getting 8,000 views an episode. That's a steal. And so that's kind of where I'm putting all my energy first, because it's like once I can do this full time, it's like,
dude, we're on the grind. We understand that. But
so what you guys working on?
Like I said, we have some merch rolling out. We have a new song rolling out. We our artist right now, which is at Aiden Died on Instagram, absolute beautiful soul. Listen, that man has done a miracle of a job for us.
A ton for us too. Yeah.
I couldn't thank him enough, so I wanted to give him a shout out. To everyone that's been helping us with this journey, dude, thank you. To Quinn Stent, who's helped us record a bunch of the stuff, man, at _QVI on Instagram. Hit him up. He's an excellent engineer. He's looking for some people to record, man. So he's opening his branches. He's getting the business rolling. We have just done a ton, man, and everyone that's helped, it means the whole world. We have this show for Adrenalize on September 14th at 8 p.m. That we're opening up the show. The Landis Theater in Vineland, New Jersey. Don't miss out. Tickets are cheap. I believe they're $10. Please come on out, and we will show you why we are your new favorite band, next to Black Licorice. All right, look, I didn't leave you out here, Connor. But seriously, our song "Wrongful" will be dropping very soon, and Aiden Died made the cover art for it. Again, all passion projects. We can't wait for you guys to hear it. It's something that we think is going to shock and surprise everybody in a great way. Also, back on the radio with Lou Costello. Just waiting to get a date from him. So hell yeah, we'll be doing that.
You're dating Lou Costello. Okay,
yes,
good.
Correct. Yeah.
When's the anniversary?
No, it's not like that. You see, no.
Unless you want it to be like that, then maybe it can be, Lou.
Unless that's okay, Lou.
Lou, this isn't that serious, okay? I like you, but I just don't think we're compatible. Okay, so how do you balance? So I have two questions. First, I want to start with is, actually, let me go quick. I'm going to run through some of these I wrote down. Do you guys like Chevelle?
Yeah.
Chevelle.
Dylan's a huge Chevelle fan.
Okay, because I think I was showing you to like my brother or someone. He's like, oh, do they like Chevelle? He's like, I can hear some Chevelle. I can hear some. That was one of the bands he rolled off.
I'm a big Shinedown fan. I don't know if that one came off at all. I like Nickelback. I don't know if it's okay to say I'm a Nickelback fan. I love Creed. These are bands I grew up on, and I didn't know it was okay to say I didn't like them. Where I did like them. I love Creed. Yeah. I love Nickelback. Then all of a sudden I was like 13, 14, thought it wasn't cool.
I hated Creed growing up, but now I love them. I get it.
You gonna really deny Chris Stapp like that? Where's the Scott Stapp?
It's Scott Stapp.
My bad. That's what I said.
No, I hated
it as a wild man. I couldn't get it as a poor man still. Too long living a blind man.
That's all the same beat. That's all the same dude. Pearl Jam.
I hated Creed and Limp Bizkit growing up, but now I love them.
Nah, dude, Limp Bizkit's always been sick. That was your fault.
Creed, it was my fault.
Creed,
no, it
they're
was.
nice guys, but I don't think their songs. I haven't. I don't want to insult Creed because I want to get Scott Stapp on. Never mind. I wouldn't even insult Creed. I would just say I'm not enthusiastically listening to them all the time. Just because I like Higher, but I don't think there's not many songs where I go like that's super memorable. For me, they kind of goes in and goes out. It's pleasant, but there needs to be something to latch onto.
My Sacrifice 6 feet. No, what is that? It's not called 6 feet, is it? It's
bro. You start tagging Nickelback, we'll have a good combo.
I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
So far down. Okay,
so far down.
My Sacrifice.
Right. No, I take it back. I take it back. I love Creed.
Yeah, as I say, you like Creed. You can't hide from it.
Dude, I went through a lot of Nickelback. It's too late. It's too wrong. Oh, I was going through Nickelback this last week when I'm at the gym. I'm like, oh.
That gets you going, dude. And what? You can't deny a little CGG.
Nickelback's good writing. I won't lie.
No, Nickelback's the best. Nickelback is goals. I watched their documentary on Netflix.
They need it, yeah. You
Dude,
said
it
they did
did.
have one, or they're trying to make one?
They did, yeah.
When?
Yeah, it came out like last month, maybe like 3 weeks ago. Go watch it. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, they're from Canada. My dad's from Canada. A lot of my relatives are from Canada. So support. I
Sweet.
gotta, as a half Canadian, I've got to support the
You have
Canadian
to shout out.
exports.
No, I
That's
mean
why
absolutely.
I'm very happy to see Ryan Reynolds doing well right now
Oh yeah,
Did
because
he's killing it.
he's a
He's killing
Canadian.
it.
Okay.
yeah. I did not know he was Canadian. I feel like you guys hide
Oh,
in plain sight, man.
we
It's
are,
not
we
Who
like
are,
else
South
is
and
Park.
we're
Canadian?
South
the
Park's
best
misleading.
people. You know, this might be controversial, but I am Jewish, and I also hide in plain sight. You know, I'm not just another Jew in the media. I'm the best Jew in the media. Now, that's a guarantee you can take. No, you can bet your bottle dollar on it. I'm bringing back Rock.
I love the
Okay, I
energy.
run
I
this
love the
shit.
enthusiasm.
There we go.
Yeah, it's
No, I
awesome.
know. So let's see. Okay, so we went through some influences. We do that. Okay, so what's like? Is your goal for the band to be able to do it full time? And then what
Yeah.
does that look like? When's the tipping point? What do you know that you've done where you're like, okay,
Quit your
is it
job.
money? Yeah,
Well,
Easily quit your job.
got it.
I mean, what does that even mean to me? It's
Yeah.
not about the money as much as it is about being able to share what I love to do with people in a way that supports who I love, and
Yes.
myself. You got to be
Oh
able
no,
to
I
support
just
yourself
mean
with
yeah.
it.
I just what I'm
So,
saying is like, when do you know you've made it, so to speak? That like, is it when you're big enough to like do it full time?
well,
Yeah.
yeah, when we're doing it full time
Yeah.
and it's not touring to the point where you're killing yourself,
Yeah, of course.
like.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, also, I would say like when the Jaspers are able to keep a momentum without having to do it daily post. When you can finally lock that
Yeah, yeah.
household name is so good because it's like Pine Grove I love, but you never see them on Instagram. The minute you do
Yeah.
see them, they're like a freaking TikTok trend. You're like, damn, okay, that's what I would need to get into because
Yeah.
that's when you have a power that you don't even know you had. When
Yeah.
you have some random dude in his lawn making a dance and it's the Pine Grove Shuffle. Like what? Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, we need to have a little Jasper Shuffle. If you want to make a
Jasper
dance for the
Shuffle.
Jaspers, I will personally make a video of me doing that dance as horrible as it's going to be. I will do it. I'm putting that out there for the internet. I know that's dangerous. Okay.
Nah.
Yeah. So let's define making it. That's that's what I think is like, as much as we can talk about bands and stuff, the stuff that excites me is what is making it in the new. It's clear that like record labels aren't interested, right? And so what does making it mean as a band nowadays and like going into the future? Like what's it going to look like for you? I guess cuz for me I go basically I'm not good at recording and mixing and mastering and I don't have the money to do all that. But if I build a platform and an audience and I bring together all these rock people and then I go, "Hey, you're really good at mixing and mastering. I can still at least build a relationship with you, have you come on, hopefully help you get some people who are watching who need a mixer and masterer that they can work with you. And then once I got the money, I can go, hey, remember me? You did the show and you got all the clients and you liked it. You want to work together? Because now I'm doing it full time and I've gotten the money from that, from the podcast, to actually
Yeah.
like work.
So I would think the best way for us to put
Yeah,
success would be to be able to get ourselves into a community of people that we don't no longer have to outsource. That
mm,
okay, that's probably a great answer.
yeah,
When we can find ourselves into whether that is through a record label or
yeah,
not, when
yeah,
we can build ourselves into, like you just said, a community where the resources are available and it's also like the Jaspers studio or like
yeah,
we can do it independently. We already are promoting independently, and it's going as good as it can for now. I do
yeah,
think, record labels, as dry as they can be, they still unfortunately hold a ton of momentum in the industry, and they are the gatekeepers as far as who's in and who's not. Working together with people in the gate is the best possible way, and how do you do that? By building the community. If
yeah,
the Jaspers want to be successful, the Jaspers will be successful the day that that gate is open. And when I say the gate is open, I mean that the hands have been shaked. The papers have been signed. The money is in pockets for us to
Mm-hmm.
do it with no more chains attached to a day job or
Yeah.
caring about there's going to be something bad happening. Everyone wants financial freedom. Everybody
Yeah.
wants to be famous. That's not it. I If the music was able to carry me through the rest of my life, even if I was making minimum wage, to me that's successful. You shouldn't judge
Yeah.
it on what you think the pinnacle of success is, but playing at the Met would be really freaking cool. Y'all should come see us if we do that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Boasty.
I
How do
mean,
you define?
honestly, I would define it as being able to quit my job. On
Yeah.
one end, it's like I would always make music, even if like I wasn't making money off of it. I would still have a job and do music on the side, like sessions or something, if I wasn't in a band. But like
Yeah.
real success to me would be able to quit my job but not be taking a step back or taking a loss. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
Yeah. Yeah.
that would be my personal like made it is being able to make like a steady living and do it. Because like I said, regardless in any capacity, I'd always be making music if even if I wasn't making money off of it. But to be able to quit your job, leave, and
Yeah.
that's personally that's my dream.
The
That's
the
my
day
dream.
Yeah.
someone's the day I got a crowd of like 50,000 screaming my song back at me is the day I will stop the song and cry.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
I, I know that's gonna happen. I'm a man. I'm gonna be able to say that. All right, listen.
I've already
That'll be a
thought about it.
beautiful moment.
I've already thought
I'm
about
not.
it.
I'm
It'd make
proud.
me tear
I'll
up.
be
It'd make
proud.
me. Yeah.
So is that 50,000 person for headline show? Let's get some details on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Headline show, man. I mean, if you're there for an opener and you're screaming my songs, like my lyrics, our songs, then I hope that means we're gonna be a headliner then.
Here's what's up, guys. I mean, I'm trying to see a reason. So how old are you guys?
I'm 25. Dylan's
I'm
26.
I'm 22.
22, 25, 26. Okay. Yeah, I mean, did you guys start back in like April? Was it this year? When did you guys like
Like a little bit
would
before
you say?
First
March,
song.
like early March, we really started doing the originals and pursuing all that.
Yeah.
Late February, early March.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's call it at the earliest. Let's call it February. Okay.
Hmm.
And I guess do you see any I mean, it seems to be working. Have you found anything that you think is like works well or like has been working better? I think did you guys you guys might be running ads on Instagram that might
Hmm.
be like where I first saw you guys pop
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
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 So we're just experimenting, man.
Yeah.
Like that's the best way to do it. Um. You
I feel like
we're doing lyric
networking.
videos. I think trends are not corny, but I don't want them to take away from the actual like music in the same
Uh-huh.
vein. Like I don't want to become known for, oh, that's the this band. No, like
Yeah.
I want to be the Jaspers for the Jaspers music. You know,
Yeah.
we have a crazy monster on the bass. We have an absolute destroyer on the drums.
Yeah.
I like to think I can hold down my end on the bargain as well. Like,
Yep.
dude, we are a great band. I don't want to be known as the we gave garbanzo beans out as like a thing for our fans at the last show because I don't know, we wanted to be fun. So it was like we put it, but it's also like a free backstage pass and ticket in that on us that we signed, and it's like, all right, keep this. It's a memorandum thing, but not we don't want to be the Beans band. No one wants to be the
Hmm.
Beans band. Listen to Runaway. Listen to Wrong Floor. We are the band. We are the next like modern rock band, and I'm
Yeah.
not saying that out of passion, love. I'm saying that out of truth. And you will understand when you listen.
It's a little bit of both, ain't it?
Hey,
A little
It's
bit of
all the
passion, a little
above.
bit of truth. It's all the above, brother.
Be
No, that's the
Love
thing
undeniable.
facts.
is what at some point, and this is why I'm comfortable saying we're gonna play. I'm gonna have you guys play with us, and maybe it's a co-headline. We'll figure out, but we're gonna be playing in an arena, and
Yeah,
that's the thing. So let me give you some things, and I want to hear your thoughts on it. So fundamentally, I think collaboration is it's the secret. The
Hmm.
instant you start collaborating with other rockers and other pretty much just rock people, that's when you win and everything starts to happen. And
yeah,
so the reason I would say that is because first off personal experience, but really it's everyone knows all these different skills. So originally, the record labels made a lot of money off of CDs, and so there's the people who write the music, the people who record the music, the people who mix it, the people who promote it, the people who get you on different platforms to promote it. So MTV, or like on a news network or radio station. So and people who book the shows, the people who do the sound for the shows. All these people were all there, and they're all really talented. But unless you bring them together, it's really hard for them to all succeed on their own. But the instant you bring them together, boom, everything goes to the moon. And so labels used to do that, but then the labels don't make money off the CDs anymore, so they're not trying to do that with
They closed the
creating new things.
community. They
Mhm.
Yeah,
closed the community. So we have to find our own open community now. That's
and here's the
exactly it.
thing. They're all on Instagram, and they're all trying to reach each other. And so you just bring them together. You just reach out to all the other people who you think are like, they're really good. The reason I messaged you guys, and the reason you're on right now, is because I saw you guys. I was like, oh my God, are they good?
Appreciate
I was
We
that.
like,
appreciate
thank
you.
Yeah.
God, there's so many bad bands I've seen. So many in San Diego. So I'm from San Diego. That's where I am right now.
Okay.
There's so
Sweet.
many bad bands, and you're not them.
Houston's.
That's why you're on here. The bad bands aren't on the show. I
Good.
don't ask
Good.
them on. I can get them on
Keep
very
them off.
easily, and they have
You
good
said
followings
it,
too.
y'all.
Like
You
it'll get
said it, not
views.
me.
It'll get views. It's because they suck, and I don't like them, and I don't want to like. I'm having
Hey
people
man,
on
the
to really
ads would
awesome
not be
people.
working if the lyrics and the songs weren't there.
Hmm.
And that's
That's
the
the
one
truth.
thing I wanted to
Huh?
make.
That's the truth. Yeah. If you're not good, like people always say, like, oh, I ran ads and I didn't get like streams, I didn't get likes or nothing.
Yeah,
It's like, well, like
the content.
you can bring everybody in and say this is going to be great, but when it's not great, it's like nobody's coming back next week. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
you have to put out something good and worth listening to. And I was also even saying earlier, like networking is the best thing that we do. Like we stayed at
Yep.
every show we play. If there's openers or whatever, people going after
First
us,
one's in, last
we
one's out.
stay. Yeah, we're always first ones in, last ones out. We shake hands. We get names. We meet people. We hang around, and that's what we're
Sister
trying to
baby.
do is build a community of like bands that we love. Like shout out to Smother Nature. We met them and saw them play for the first time yesterday.
That's good.
They killed it. We love them. Like we want to build a musicians close knit group of like East
Yep.
Coast bands. Bring everybody
Yep.
up together. If somebody pulled out of a show, you hit us up. We're always down to play. We pick up and play all the time. We're always available on short notice.
So
Yeah.
so in this arena show, I'm
Yeah.
still curious where we were going with that.
Oh, you guys will be headlining with us.
Is that a
Yo, say no
hypothetical or is that
more.
an actual thing? Wait, hold on. What are we
I mean,
talking here?
we don't have it on the books now,
Oh,
but
okay,
within the
okay.
next 5 years, it'll be. No, but I mean seriously, because if you just project, okay, so I'll give you what I'm doing right now, right?
He's manifesting
And
it.
so many people are easy to get out. No, but not even manifesting. It's just look at the logistics of it. So when I post on Instagram, if I post it, so the way we get best results is if we both post the show. I've only got about 1,300 followers right now. So all that is to say, it's not like, oh no, I don't have enough followers. No, it's fine. And that's how I define myself. No, it's not. But it's just to give you context. I've got like 1,300 followers. If the guest has like 1,000 followers of the same, we get anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 views, pretty much guaranteed on the episode if we post it together,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And then
Collaborate.
and exactly. And I know so many people from like high school where I played shows with where I'm like, oh, I can have them on. And like, I want to talk to them, catch up with them. And I know like, and they're a musician, they play rock or whatever, right? And so that gets views. And so all I have to do, but also the people who are bigger, also there's tons of bands who have 1,000 followers who are awesome. And like, I'm so happy because I finally get to find them because I was playing shows here in San Diego, and they're not all in my city. They're in a bunch of other cities like Buffalo, and you guys are like whatever in Vineland, New Jersey. Yeah. Like,
So far,
Close enough,
yeah,
yeah. Pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah.
you could call that home base for the moment.
Yeah. So all that is to say is, if I just project the show's progress out, and I'm booking, and all I really have to book is like 40 people, and then I'm able to do this full time. And then once I'm able to do it full time, I'm able to go in person to places and try and get on podcasts and get bigger guests and network and all sorts of things. And like I've just started like really putting effort into this, and it really is working. Like the number
Yeah.
I need to make, basically a full time and quit my day job is 2,000 views an episode, 5 days a week. That's it. That's the amount I need. So I just have to actually get a month of that in a row. And then once I'm able to do that, it's like within a year, it's very easy to go, especially if you're doing social media full time and you're finding good people to collaborate with. I can double the views within a year easily. I can double within a couple months at that point.
Dude, when you get so I'll tell you this. What
Yeah.
we were shooting for estimated on the ads,
Yeah.
we tripled.
No way.
We
Tripled
tripled
what?
the ad. Like you're only supposed to get like whatever the ad budget was. We
Yeah.
tripled the numbers on for everything as far as interactions and
Mm.
view placements and everything.
Yeah.
We had 200 followers in 1 week.
201 week. Are you comfortable saying how much that was to do that?
Uh, less than 5. I wasn't counting. Not.
Oh
It was
yeah.
probably less than 3, honestly. But I
Three
just was
dollars or
kind of like,
$300? Or three
yes,
grand?
300.
Or,
300.
300, yeah.
oh, 300.
Yeah, careful, careful.
Wow.
No. But
Guys,
then
that's
again, the content
insane.
has to be there. I'm proud of
No,
the
but you have to be good
songs
first.
too.
Yeah. Okay,
Mhm.
sorry.
You
Yeah, I didn't
know,
mean to cut you off.
no, I'm proud of the songs, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we like the songs, so I'm happy y'all like the songs.
That
That means a lot to us. To
step
triple
one
the
is be
budget
incredible.
and to just be experimenting, okay, we're on to something.
I mean, you guys are good, and that you guys inspire me.
Good.
Well,
Honestly,
back
you
to you.
do.
Happy to hear,
Because
man.
yeah, I don't. I can get good musicians, but can I get people who are actually committed to like working on stuff? So I was like, maybe if I have the clout first, then people are less likely to flake on you and not show up to rehearsal. Because at one point, Black Licorice, my band, was a 9-person band like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We had like 3 saxophones, we had the piano player, we had the 2 guitars. The one guy's playing a 7-string. He's like total metalhead, and then I'm playing like a Strat with like,
Hell
and
yeah.
it,
Mine's in the case. Dang, I would show you. I'm playing the LTD.
yeah.
This is my I have a Beauty and the Beast situation.
Oh
So
yeah.
my American Pro 2 Strat's got some relicking on it. So that's Little Frankie because it originally had Frankenstein stripes on it. So took them off and then became Little Frankie. This is the Beast because this is like my metal guitar. So this is what I do all of my like hard rock and stuff on
What
humbuckers.
tunings? What tunings do you like to keep it in?
Most for the most part we'll do like E flat standard, drop C
Yeah.
sharp. But our last song that we just wrote, "Suffocated," is actually an A drop A flat. Um,
Okay, so drop C sharp, and then you said drop A flat, so that's what C?
yeah, I think it's the key of it. I believe is C sharp minor technically,
Okay. But I was gonna
but
say
the
like
tuning.
if it was in standard, right? Like most of the strings would be like, is it C F? Is that
Oh man, uh,
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't be
know.
able to tell you that one. I know
yeah?
it's five. It's five. It's 2.5 steps down.
Okay, but so the other strings are what is it? 2 steps? Wait, 1.5 steps down.
Yeah, the top string would be 2.5. Other strings would be 1.5. You got it.
Okay, yeah.
No, I feel
Okay,
like it would all be because okay, so this is a half step down already, and then I have my Digitech pedal where I have to put it 4 cents down, which is 2 whole steps more. So that's two and a
yeah.
half steps.
But so
So the
where
top
where?
string's actually
Oh,
3.5 steps down, while the rest of the strings are 2.5 steps down. I
got
have
it.
to play it
Okay.
on these 12 to 60s.
Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to think because I usually
Shout out to
play in E
Dario.
standard or C standard because Queens of the Stone Age.
Okay,
Um,
you're close. Queens. Okay, so if you put it down from C standard down
yeah.
1.5 steps is A flat, or is
It's
that B
A
flat?
flat standard or drop A flat.
We're in drop A flat, so you would have to be in. Man, I'm lost.
I guess
I
well,
know
let's
what we
do
would.
up. So oh wait, okay, so A flat and then go up to B, and then so would it be C if you tuned it up?
I believe, yeah. So, yeah, full
Okay.
step up is C. So it'd be C standard, like you said,
But
but
you're
then just
dropping
drop the top string. Yep. Okay, so you
yeah,
were
the
right
low
there.
string.
My bad. I was having a hard time trying to picture that, man.
Dude,
I
it's
either.
confusing. That's
Well, I
confusing as
know where
hell.
the shapes are. I know where the
Yes,
shapes are. You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly, bro. Yeah. Oh, dude, I love. Have you guys heard of the band Witchfinder General?
No.
They're an obscure metal band that I'm soon to be self-appointing myself the manager of from the '80s. Um,
Yeah, you got to take over. And be like, I'm Connor. I'm your manager.
Hi.
Shut up.
No, but they play in C standard, and they're kind of like, I guess it was called like new wave of British heavy metal, but like they took like what Sabbath was doing on the first couple records, and I think they just made it like better, and like they made it more streamlined. and it's
That's
just
a
like the
bold
dopest stuff
state.
ever. But they play in C standard, and they're like, it's like I like C standard because of that, because I like doing
Dude,
some like
it's
Black
a
Sabbath
tough.
type of stuff.
Well, when you get the heavy strings on there,
Yeah,
something about it just like it kind of bounces back at you. Like when I'm playing
yeah,
and we're doing like "Put a Wish on Me," the riff for one of our
yeah.
songs sort of kind of goes like this.
Play it.
It's like if I didn't have these heavy strings on there, that shit would not be throwing me back. You
Yeah,
know, you got to be able to really rock auto guitar if you're gonna play rock music. That's all I'm gonna
yeah,
say.
dude. No, that's true. We're getting close to the end, so let me see what. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna blow this thing up, and so we're gonna have huge guests on. I'm gonna have you guys back on, and you guys will probably be way bigger. You'll probably have like 10,000 followers, and probably
Same to
like
you.
you'll be close to having. Oh yeah, well of course for me, duh, but
Come
you
on,
guys,
dog.
like, you should be really proud of it yourselves. No, no, we got to have the ego in rock because that's the whole thing. It's like rock is like people want to be a rock star, and when they get to listen to your music, they get to be a rock star. You know,
That's a great
and
way to put it.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, as I
I
said,
I
that's a good
think
way to put it.
and that's the weird thing is like you might sometimes you might not feel like a rock star, but just because like everyone else doesn't know yet, but you know, and so it's kind of there's a kind of weird mismatch. We're like, how do they not know? And you're like, oh, it'll be easier once I'm famous because then they'll know, and I won't have to explain it to them every time I meet new people. But
You're absolutely right. That's just like it's almost tiring explaining like I'm the Jaspers and then you're or I'm Devin from the Jaspers. This is
yeah,
Boosie, and then I can't wait for the day they're just like Boosie. We're not even on
Hmm.
stage yet. They're
yes,
still
yes,
Hmm.
performing
and
Boosie, Boosie,
it's not even
Boosie.
because of the ego thing. It's just because like there we go. Finally, I don't have to like go through this whole rigmarole. You get it? Okay, good. Okay,
You know
okay.
what
We're
the vibe
introduced.
is? Saudi, Saudi. I'm gonna be the first one backstage screaming that shit, man. I'm gonna be like, come on, get him going.
Yo, okay. So I guess what are some things we can go? Things you want to plug, things like that. Um, yeah. What are some things you guys want to plug?
I would love to at least be the first person to plug this dude here being the best bassist of all time. I'll stand by that statement. Meet me out
Thank
back.
you.
We can talk about things. Our drummer Saudi, same statement. Um, dude, sometimes there's a competition of technicality and heart and soul. And well, I'm telling you, all three of us, man, are heart and soul. Saudi more enthusiastically than the rest of us. That man gets on the drums and he destroys them. So look, we are three players who love to play and we love to play for people. So the best time to see the Jaspers is live. The
Mhm.
recordings are cool. We do a hard work on them. Wrong Floor coming out real soon. We have September 14th. We're opening for Adrenalize. Landis Theater, thank you so much for getting us out there to open up for them. September 14th, 8 p.m. Eleanor Brocas Productions, thank you again. Ray from Casey Ray's, we love you, man. Rob from Casey Ray's, we love you. Everyone from out there, we love you guys. We just wanted to plug in for loving us back, having a great time with us the last couple weekends, and getting us through Battle of the Bands and voting for us. We love you guys. See you September 14th, 8 p.m. at the Landis. Hey, yeah. Wrong Floor
Woo!
out soon.
Okay, okay. So
Merch
what's
soon.
music wise? What should the people be looking for? And then after that, where can they find you? Where should they stay up to date?
So, well, Wrong Floor we have Wrong Floor, and then one more after that. We like to act as if we don't have a plan, but it's actually completely planned out, and it's meticulously planned out. We're just getting merch rolling right now, and we're getting through some shows. But you guys only have about 3 more songs to go till something huge drops. And if you come to the shows, you'll hear. I don't want to go from there, but I got to give you some
Okay,
songs to come
okay.
out. Maybe
It's a terror attack.
some more
No.
giveaways. What'd you say?
You said something huge is going to happen. I said, what? A terror attack? No.
No, God, no, no, no. So
Big things
let's say
coming.
this: we wrote way more songs than we thought we were gonna write.
Good, good.
Way
That's what I like
faster,
to hear. That's a good sign.
and they're coming
And
very well.
where should they follow you?
I was gonna say
Uh,
you can see
at the
clips of those videos at the Jaspers official on Instagram. You can see
The
clips.
Jaspers on Facebook, at the Jaspers official on Instagram. Go check out our songs. They're not out yet, but you get some ideas, some live footage of us. And then if you want to see you want to really hear them, come out on the 14th. That's our next show. That's our biggest one on at the Landis Theater, 8 p.m. September 14th. Opening up for Adrenalize.
Okay, thank you guys. They have been the Jasper. I have been your host, Connor Farrell, and rock on.
Hey.
Rock on.